It's event video. Everybody run. Run for your lives. Save yourselves. I'm about to bitch and whine and moan and complain for fucking half an hour or whatever. As I am wont to do. How do I even phrase this? I should really think before I start these videos. I don't. I do not script these. I do not come up with what I'm going to say beforehand, except for maybe a small, rough outline that I carry around in my brain. But I hate feeling childish. And today, this is my third time pressing the record button and trying to film something, because I can't do that suddenly. Suddenly, I'm incapable. Suddenly, I can't talk because I took a few days off of filming and I lost my momentum. And now I'm like, how do I talk? How do words work? How do you keep a linear structure for a video? How do you tell a story that makes cohesive sense? How do you talk about things? How do I do this? And, I guess probably the word that I'm looking for is incompetence. But nothing makes me feel more childish and immature than when I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't fucking know. I'm talking into a camera about shit that nobody cares about, and then I'm uploading it like people should give a shit. And there is no reason for anyone to give a shit. If you're here, that's very kind of you. If you're here, thank you, and I appreciate it. But also, why? Because literally who the fuck cares, and why do I even talk? Because the other thing, my channel's weird. My channel's weird. It's not... I don't think it's fair to say this is content. I don't think I can really call what I'm doing content creation. I don't know. Also, my hair looks horrible because it's getting too long. So it's in like a fucking shitty, shitty tiny rat tail. And I walked around in the rain with my dog. So it's terrible and I'm sad about it. My hair was fine for the 2 recording things that you didn't see, because they had to get stopped and canceled because I didn't fucking trust myself. And shut up, phone. I don't want it. I don't want it. Don't text me. I don't want to talk to anybody except myself, apparently. I don't know what I'm doing. And I wish I did. Because there is a shocking amount of life that you can just fucking coast by on bullshit. And I'm not saying this isn't one of those platforms where coasting by on bullshit isn't possible, because it is. There are many people who coast by on bullshit. But the problem with coasting by on bullshit is you will eventually hit a point where other people know you're bullshitting. You will eventually hit a point where other people know that you're full of it and don't know what you're talking about, and that you're actually just a fucking child who has no idea how the world works and has no idea how the internet works, despite having lived his entire fucking life on the internet. Not really. I actually kind of got technology, well, not late. For most of Gen Z and all of Gen Alpha, it was late. But I count myself as a millennial, even though I'm like one of the last, because I was born in 95, so It's like the last year for a millennial, so I'm a baby millennial. But like, I hate feeling childish. It pisses me off. And it always has. Like, when I was a kid, I really struggled with wanting to grow up faster. I always wanted to grow up faster. I was so infuriated by the passage of time and how slow it was. And now it moves so fast. It feels like January was yesterday and it's already November. As a kid, I hated how slow time went. I hated how slow it took to like get older and to understand shit. And I was always like, when I'm 13, I'll understand everything. When I'm 13, I will get it. And then 13 came and went and I still didn't fucking know what I was doing. And I'm like, no, 16. 16's the age where I'm gonna know what I'm doing. 16 is when I'm gonna figure it all out. 16 came and went, didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And I was like, 18 for sure. For sure. 18. 18's the age. 18's the adult age. Adults know everything. I'm going to turn 18 and my brain is going to explode with knowledge and I'm going to understand the intricacies of the entire universe because I have turned the magical number 18. Turned 18, still didn't know what the fuck was going on. And then I was in my early 20s and I started to figure out, oh, nobody knows what's going on. Nobody has any fucking clue what's going on. Adults don't know. I still feel like a fucking child, even though I'm closing in on 30. I got, 29 and then 30, but it's just fucking, I feel like a child. I just had therapy a little bit ago. Because thank God we can do that online. Because I can't drive. Because my vision sucks. Do you want to know where I can see my hands? Right here is where, this distance, is where I can see my hand without hardly any blurriness. Here, already blurry. Right here, the edges of my fingers is already blurry. And that's without correction, but even with glasses, I'm starting to hit a point where my glasses aren't doing as much. Like this new pair of glasses, brand new this year, I got them and I'm like, man, that did not improve much from my other pair. Things are still blurry, so I think we're hitting the limit of what correction can even fucking do because of my nystagmus. And apparently I was told with my eyes, there's my rods are malformed apparently. Because nystagmus, I should do another video on this at some point about my vision, more in depth. But you have rods and cones in your eyes that measure light and color. Your cones are your color vision, and tell you what color things are, and whatever. And then your rods measure or help you see like light and dark. Apparently my rods are like too long, I think, is what was said. Because nystagmus is a secondary condition. You have nystagmus because there is something else wrong, most of the time. And I think the primary cause, from what I remember being told by the doctor, is that my rods are too long. Which makes sense, because my light and dark, I need things to be so fucking bright to see. And sunlight is the best light for me to see. I hate indoor lights. Oh my god. Indoor lights, they are so harsh, and I hate them. Which is why I always have lights off, and I just use the sun, because it's like, even less sunlight is still easier on my eyes than inside light. And we even have like full spectrum bulbs, but even that's not good enough. It's better than it could be. Anyway, why did I bring that up? Oh yeah, I can't drive. I don't know. I don't know what, I feel so fucking childish because I don't know the way the world works. I don't understand. There's things I should understand how they work and I don't. after being an adult for a few years now and getting close to 30, I'm getting to the point where I should know how this shit works. And I don't. And there's nobody to teach me how it works. I had an appointment with my this is what I was going with. I had an appointment with my therapist, and she has been encouraging me to try to find a job so I can move out, because that is the ideal. And I just feel like right now I can't work because, like, honestly, last week, as much as I filmed, over the weekend I crashed so hard from all the filming. Like, over the weekend I barely left my bed because I was just so tired and in pain and sore and just not feeling well. This video is disjointed. I feel like I can't talk anymore. Like, everything I've tried to film today, I can't talk. I'm not making sense. I'm not discussing things in a way that can be followed. Which, who cares, because this is supposed to be just for me. Why do I care? Why do I care if I make sense if the whole fucking point of this is just to be me, because this is the only place I can be me? I don't know. I'm all fucking distracted and not fucking talking right. But in therapy, you know, she's wanting me to get a job so I can move out. And I want that too. I would love to work. Despite, you know, what it might seem, I actually want a job. I just want a job that I can do and that isn't going to fucking destroy me. 'Cause and that's what makes me feel like a child. Because, like, everybody else knows that they have to get a job. Everybody else gets a job. Everyone else, like, isn't fucking bitching about it. It's like, well, if I get the wrong job, I'm gonna be sad and I'm gonna be depressed. And it's like, yeah, fucking suck it up. Just get a job. And it's like, but I'm disabled and I can't do anything. And it's like, I would love to work at a job that was well suited to me. Like, it's not that I don't want to work. But I also know from experience, because I've actually had, so growing up, I started working around age 12-ish with a paper route. And then I was in middle school when I started getting summer jobs. And then I had a summer job every year until I graduated. And then even my senior year of high school, I did after school care for some of the kids. So I had a job where I would stay after school and watch the younger kids whose parents needed a little bit of extra time, like for their job or something, before they could pick them up. And so I did that. And then in college, my first year of college, I worked with the director of disabilities, and had that, was kind of her like assistant for a year. So it's not like I've never worked. And then I had a job in 2022 that went horribly wrong. It was kind of a bad situation where it's like, I definitely wasn't getting paid what I should have been. And the work they were expecting from me felt pretty unfair. I don't know, but I didn't have that job for very long. But it's like, it's not like I don't want to work. But I also know that if I am in the wrong job, a job that's not like fit to me, like I don't know. What really pisses me off is that I stood before a judge in court with a lawyer and a career expert, and under fucking oath, everyone there determined I am incapable of working. I am unfit to work. To qualify for disability, you have to have people legally decide that you cannot work. The career expert had to say on record, no, there is no job that this individual can work. That is part of the process for disability. And yet, if I want a way out of here, if I want a life, if I want to transition, if I want to have my own apartment, I have to get a job. And I hate that I'm so childish about it, where I'm just like, I want to work, but I'm scared. I'm scared I won't be able to handle it. My biggest fear is that I'll get a job and then I won't be able to hold on to it. And it'll be another situation like in 2022 where I had a job, couldn't handle it, ended up in the psych ward again, and then had to quit because I couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle the stress. I'm so susceptible to stress and I hate it. My stress tolerance is so fucking low. It makes me feel like a child. I hate being a child. I hate fucking feeling like a child. I spent my entire childhood wanting to be an adult, and I'm spending my entire adulthood wishing I was more mature. Because I feel so fucking immature. I just don't understand how shit works. I don't understand the world. Don't even understand the internet. There's so many things that I should understand that I don't. It makes me feel like a child, and I hate it. Like, why is getting a job so scary? Everyone else does it. That's the thing. Everybody gets a job. That's something that everybody has to do. It's a part of adulthood. It's a part of life. You have to work if you want to live. And I'm over here fucking bitching and moaning. Because it's like, well, what if it's a job I don't like? What if it's a job that I don't fucking... Like, what if I don't wanna? What if I just don't wanna? What if I just don't wanna work? I don't know. I'm pissed. And the thing is like, this isn't content. This isn't content. This is me fucking talking. This is where I get to be David. That's what this is. This is the place I'm allowed to be who I am and have conversations with myself. This is not content. Nobody's enjoying this. This is not if you're here, I'm grateful. It's very nice that you are willing to listen to me. And I appreciate it. I really do. But this isn't content. This can't be a job. You have to get lucky. Well, it's not all luck. All of the people that I respect, all of the people I respect on this platform worked very hard to get where they are, and diminishing their hard work and achievements by saying it was all luck is an insult to their dedication and the hours and blood and sweat and tears they put in. So I'm not trying to say it's like it's only luck, because it's not only luck, but you can work very hard at something, and if you don't have that little bit of luck, might not work. And I can't put my fucking life on hold being like, well, let's just make content or make videos, because it's not content. I can't be like, okay, well, let's just try to make videos and hope that that turns into a job. Because it is unlikely to. Unless I put in a very specific type of work. And I don't want to come here thinking of this as a job. I don't want to. I'm enjoying this because I get to be me. I get to be David. I'm enjoying this. I love making these because it's more opportunities for me to see who I am and figure out who I am, because I don't know who I am. Because there's not a lot of places I get to be trans. There's not a lot of places I get to be David. Being trans is more than just what you wear or your name. Being trans is also mannerisms, how you speak, how you interact with people. There is a incredible social dynamic of being trans. That is not just hormonal and the clothes you wear, although the clothes is a big part too. But, you know, I get to talk in a way I can't talk normally. I can't talk to other people this way. I can't be this person anywhere but here. And that's invaluable to me. That's something I can't give up. And I don't want to come here thinking that, like, let me just tweak this, pretty up this, let me edit this, let me make myself more palatable for content, let me, you know, let me trim my words, let me, you know, put more money into equipment. I'm not at a place where I want to be doing that. I don't want to be thinking about this as a business venture. I don't want to be thinking of this as an income, because I don't think I'll enjoy it if I do that. I don't think it'll be fun anymore. I think it'll be fighting a losing battle, because I am not very marketable as a human being. I have opinions, a sharp tongue, and little fucks to give, so that none of that is marketable. And I know that if I start treating this like a business venture, I will be unhappy. I will not enjoy it anymore. It will be unfun, and that is not what I want. Despite me bitching and ranting and, like, being incredibly unpleasant to be around, I am actually enjoying this, because I don't have a lot of places I can be like this. So it's like, I can't think of this as a job, because it's not likely to ever be. Because who the fuck is gonna click on a 45-minute video of this just bitching about random shit? Like, nobody cares. Literally nobody cares. But that leaves me with, I have to get some other kind of job. Without a degree, because I dropped out of college. Without enough work experience, because I've worked a lot, but they've all been short jobs. I worked a job every summer from middle school till graduation. And then I worked in college. But it was all too short. And that's part of the reason I only qualify for SSI. Because I could have qualified for SSDI, which, for those who don't know, the difference is SSDI gives you a lot more money. It gives you a lot more compared to SSI. It's not a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. They don't give us enough. But SSDI is a better income and a lot more stability also. SSI, like, it's so easy to just do something that you no longer qualify. Because it's supposed to be supplemental. It's not, ideally it's supplemental, but it's, for some of us, it's not. Because I can't work. And I would have SSDI, but the reason I can't have SSDI is because you have to work, I think it's 2 years in a job to qualify for SSDI. Because you have to have contributed to the workforce enough to qualify. I did not do that. I only worked for 1 year before I applied. Not counting the high school jobs. There's just not enough fucking supports. And it's like, okay, everybody has to get a job. Why am I such a child about this? Why am I literally fucking crying because I'm scared to get a job? Because I'm afraid that it's going to push me to constant burnout. Nothing scares me more than the incapability of my body. Nothing scares me more than the fact that all it takes is me filming a few videos and then I'm in massive pain and needing to just lay in bed and barely able to move my muscles, barely able to lift myself to go get food or whatever. And I'm so scared that I'll get a job and then I won't be able to handle it and then I'll lose it again because the last job it only lasted 4 months. And I'm second guessing everything. I'm second guessing myself. I'm second guessing this. I already want to stop this video and not put it up because I'm like, oh, this is too wandery, it's whatever, I'm not being linear enough. Just why am I such a child? Why can't I fucking grow up? I'm just too stupid to understand. There's supposed to be resources. There's supposed to be situations that you can move into. There's supposed to be apartments for people who don't make enough. There's supposed to be apartments for people who can't work. There's supposed to be. I'm on every list I know of, and they keep calling me and saying you need to have a higher income to qualify for this house or this apartment that's supposed to be for disabled people who can't afford much. And I still don't. It's like you don't make enough. I don't know. I'm really bad about knowing what is information I should not be talking about for legal reasons. I don't understand how the world works. I don't know what works. I don't know what's gonna dox myself. I don't know what's gonna fucking be too much information. I don't know how this works. I'm stupid. I'm just an idiot. But I got calls from the housing people and they're like, rent is $800 and you have to make double that to qualify for the housing. I'm like, I don't even make the rent. I don't even make that much money. I don't even make $800. It's like, all right, suck it up, get a job like everyone else. But I'm scared. I'm scared to get a job because I'm afraid that, like every other time, I'm gonna crash. The college crash was so scary, and a lot of it was because something happened to me in high school. Something happened, and I tried to shrug it off, and I tried to go to college, and it caught up to me, and I couldn't leave my dorm room. I couldn't get food, couldn't go to class. Couldn't sleep. Stay awake for days on end. Didn't talk to anyone. And then I dropped out. And then I tried to have a relationship where ideally, I was going to move up to Canada. We were going to find a way to make it work. We were going to find a way to get me into Canada. And that was always the plan. We promised each other it was forever. We promised each other that one day I'd be up there. And then I crashed and they dumped me. And they're no longer my family. And I tried to move in with a friend. And it didn't work. I had to come back. I tried to hold a job that I should have been able to do. It was a writing job. I'm a very fast writer. But I couldn't handle it. I had to write I don't remember how much I had to write. It was a lot. It was a lot, and the problem with that job was I was an SEO content writer, which basically means search engine optimization. I was writing web pages for people for like their jobs and stuff. And the way the job worked is they would give me a word, the name of the company, and I think like one other piece of information. And then I had to write, how many words was it? Basically a whole page, at least. I think it had to be like 1,000 words. I think. And I would have to write a whole web page based on a single key phrase and then the name of the company and whatever research I could manage to do on my own, because I just didn't get a lot of information. And I barely knew how it worked. And they expected I can't remember what they expected, but I remember I mathed it out that it was a full-time job and I would have to write one page every 20 minutes. Like I'd have to be completed with the 1,000 words every 20 minutes to do it. And I'm a fast writer, so I could do that. But I couldn't. The problem was is I just would get so little information. I'm like, how am I fucking supposed to squeeze 1,000 words out of this one key? Like, it'd be like, write a page about concrete. Here's the company name. Write a page about concrete. What about concrete? What do they do with concrete? Do they pave it? Do they rip it up? Do they mix it? What the fuck do they do with concrete? I don't know. And then it's like, here's the company name. You can research the site they already have if they have one. Some of them didn't. And I was getting paid like $11 an hour. So it's like, and I just got too stressed because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. You're not giving me enough information. Because sometimes the page would be fine, and then sometimes they'd be like, this isn't good, redo it. And it's like, which part isn't okay? I don't know. But it scares me because that was a job I should have been able to do, and I couldn't because I'm too stupid. I feel like a child. I feel like there are things I'm supposed to understand that I don't. I feel like there are things that I'm supposed to get, and I don't. There are things about the way, there are things about the way the world works that I should understand by now. And I don't. I'm stupid. I'm naive. I'm ignorant. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing on here. Like, I'm so afraid of saying the wrong thing. Like, I'm like, okay, can I even talk about, like, is it wise to even say what I make for SSI, or is that like something that is like personal information that you shouldn't give? I don't know. I don't know how this works. I don't know what I'm doing. I want to help people, and like, I think transparency can help a lot of people. I think there are other people in my situation or in similar situations that could benefit from some of the things I have to say. I think I don't know. I'm trying to fucking justify this in some way. I just feel like a fucking child. I don't know how this works. I don't know how YouTube works. I don't know how the world works. I don't know how jobs work. I hate the information that is accessible. What information is accessible to you is the determination of your level of understanding and the knowledge you have. If you do not have access to information, you can't know it. You can't learn what you're not taught. And you can't learn if you don't even know what to look for. You can't learn if you don't know where to find what you're trying to understand. And if you don't have people in your life who can guide you towards that information, if you don't have people in your life who know the things that you need to know, you're fucked. Like, I just want to understand more. I want to know more. And I hate that. And part of it is my fault because there are places that have information that it's like, you know, I don't know. Sometimes, like, knowledge just isn't accessible, even if, like, there's a library. I could start reading books on things that I don't understand, and I probably should do that. But then there's also, like, the energy to do that, the knowing which books are worth looking at, and I'm talking mostly about informational books right now. I don't know, how much of this is my fault? How much of this is me not trying hard enough? How much of this is me being a fucking child who is unwilling to do the things that growing up entails? How much of this is I am genuinely at some kind of societal disadvantage, and how much of this is I need to fucking man up and just do the things I'm afraid to do. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if this is a bad idea. I feel like it's a bad idea. I feel like making videos is a bad idea. It's the thing that's brought me more joy than anything else in my life. I've never been so excited to do something as film these and talk about shit that nobody fucking cares about. And it's like, am I oversharing? Am I trauma dumping? What's the difference between trauma dumping and giving accessible information for people who are in a similar situation and who might need to hear that they're not alone? What's the difference between I don't have the energy to pour through a giant book about how computers work versus, all right, well, you're responsible for learning this, and if nobody can teach it to you, then you have to figure it out on your own. I'm so sick of having to figure this shit out on my own. And that's why I'm a child, is because, like, I can't. I'm so sick of having to do everything myself. And that's part of adulthood. That's just how adulthood works. You can't, like, can't rely on other people to do shit for you. Like, that's not how it works. You know, it's I have to be responsible for, you know, the things I'm in charge of. I have to, like, there are things that are my responsibility. But also, sometimes I'm just tired. I'm tired, stressed, fucking cry too much. I just want to make videos. Is that, like, I keep trying to think of my reasons, and are my reasons good enough? Are my reasons good enough for doing this? Or am I being immature? Am I doing this for the wrong reasons? Am I doing this for attention? Am I doing this because I just want to trauma dump into a camera? And why do I even want to do this, like, for a living? Like, why do I care? Why do I care if this makes money or not? I'm not marketable enough for this to be a job. I'm fucking ugly, I'm whiny, I talk too much and too long. I don't know what I'm doing, I can't edit, I don't have great equipment. And it makes me happy Like, even if I never got paid for this, I would still want to do it. Is that okay? Am I allowed to just have something that I want that's doesn't have a good reason? Am I allowed to do something just because I want to do it? I'm such a fucking child. There's real shit that needs done, and there's real life responsibilities I have, and I'm just crying into a fucking camera for attention. I don't know. Are my reasons good enough? Am I going about this the wrong way? Is it like, you know, YouTube is for content. It's not for you to fucking bitch and moan about your life. It's not a place for you to just fucking talk for no reason and then upload it. But what if I'm having fun? And that even though I'm crying, like, I get to look at this later and I just get to be like, that's a real person. Look, that's a real person. And that's me. That's David. And look at who he is. And maybe he's not as awful as you think he is. And maybe he's fun to watch. I don't know. Maybe I like watching my videos. And I like seeing who I am. Because I don't know who I am. Because nobody ever lets me be who I am. Because I'm headstrong, and I just say shit, and I have too many opinions, and I'm fucking whiny. I'm whiny and bitchy and complaining all the fucking time. Nobody wants to see that. It's like, why don't you just make the videos and keep them for yourself? If they're just for you, why are you even uploading them? It's like, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Like, what's wrong with doing something just because I want to? I don't know. Fucking child. I can't fucking grow up. I can't accept that if I want to have a life that I want, I have to get a job so I can move out, so I can be around other queer people. My reasons for doing this are stupid. Nobody fucking cares. Like, God, nobody fucking cares. Shut the fuck up. Always fucking opening my mouth and just getting myself into trouble. Every fucking time. I'm so scared. Every video, it's like, what if I say the wrong thing? Because the internet is like, you can say one thing wrong, and then if the wrong people find it, your entire life is over. And I'm saying a lot of fucking shit. And I act like I don't care, but I do care. I mean, I do care and I don't care. It's like, I don't know. And none of this is even something I should be worrying about, because, like, hardly anybody's even here. If you're here, hi. But hardly anybody's even here. So, like, why do I even care? Why am I even worried about this? And why don't I trust myself that if, like, I do say something terrible and it gets taken out of context, why can't I trust myself to fucking handle it? Why can't I just trust that, hey, okay, we'll cross that bridge when we get there? One of my worst habit is I am trying to fix every problem all at once. I am trying to solve my entire life in a week. I'm trying to preempt every problem that I'll ever come across. I'm trying to have a solution locked and loaded because unfortunately my fear response is to freeze or fawn. For those who don't know, it's not just fight or flight. It's fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. Fight, obvious. If you're scared, you can fight the threat. You know. Flight, running away from the threat. Freeze, you just kind of fucking sit there and let it happen. And then fawn is you kind of try to suck up to the threat and try to make the damage as manageable as possible by making them happy. And kind of going along with it. And freeze and fawn are really the worst ones to have. Really, especially freeze. I hate the freeze response. Like, I'm in trouble, so I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing and hope it goes away. Because my entire nervous system has shut down and I can't respond to anything. So I'm always trying to have a solution locked and loaded, because if I don't, and I got really scared this winter. Oh, fuck off, stop crying. Fucking bitch. I got really scared this winter because something happened that I didn't understand correctly, and I didn't know what was happening, and I got really scared. And then I froze for like half a year. Couldn't move, couldn't do anything. And now I'm doing stuff, so fast, and I can't consider everything I'm doing, and I can't analyze every word that comes out of my mouth before it comes out of my mouth. And I don't edit these, so I could say anything and then upload it, and then somebody gets hurt or somebody's in danger. Because there's things I want to talk about, but I don't want to put anyone I care about in danger. And I'm such a child, because, like, who's even worried about that? Like, that's not even a rational fear. Is it? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know what's a rational fear and what's not. I'm a child because I can't fucking understand shit that everybody else understands. Everybody else gets it. Everybody else knows what's going on. I never know what's going on. And now I'm just throwing a fucking temper tantrum. And like, I don't understand. Such a fucking child. I just want to grow up. I want to be in my 30s. I want to be an adult. I am an adult, but I don't feel like one. I feel like a fucking child. I hate it. I just want to understand what I'm supposed to understand. I don't have to be the smartest person. I don't have to be a fucking know-it-all. I just want to know what I'm supposed to understand. Because there are so many things that I don't understand that I'm supposed to understand. And I hate it. Because there's no fucking guidebook. There's no, like, nobody gives you a manual for adulthood. And if you don't know how to do something or you don't know how something works, you're just on your own. I've spent my entire life trying to grow up faster. And I thought that game would be over when I was an adult. But no, I'm still not growing up fast enough. I'm still not understanding life fast enough. I'm still immature. I'm still a fucking child. I'm 28 and I'm a man baby. I can't even remember what I said in this video versus the other 2 times I tried to record and threw it away because I didn't like what I was saying. And I still don't like... this isn't linear. This isn't, like... just bitching into a camera again. And I don't know. I just want to make shit. I want to make art. Like right now I'm just talking to a camera and uploading it, but like I want to learn how to edit. Edit it. Like when you can edit, you can make all kinds of cool shit. My sister, I should ask her if she wants me to link it, but my sister is actually an amazing editor. Like she's brilliant. She's edited a few like a few videos. Wow, I almost just choked on that. She's edited like she has this one, she really likes the Lego Monkey Kids show, and she's edited a few videos. I can link her channel. I think that's okay. I think she'd be okay with that. And she edited this one music video for the show, and it's really well edited. Like she has such a natural talent for editing. Really, really gifted. I have this one video that I've been requesting her to edit because I'm like, she has all of the footage for the show. And I had an idea of something I wanted her to edit because I think it would be really funny if she did it. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to edit. I don't remember why I started talking about that, but she's really good at editing. I'm jealous. It's such a natural skill too. Like she just knows how to edit. She just knows what to do. She just knows where to put things. Like I think the one video she has has a lot of views. Not that views are always necessarily an indicator of quality, but it's a good video. But I want to make stuff like that too. Like I want to... It would be really cool if I could do this as a job because I want to make stuff. I want to make an audio drama. I want to make a short film. I have ideas. I want to make some music videos. I want to do covers. I want to play some games. Like the Undertale playthrough is fun. I've just been so obsessed with this that I'm like, I'll do that later. I really like art. I really like art. And I feel like I need to make art to live. Which is stupid, because it's like, no you don't. You don't need to. You don't have to. Nobody has to. And it's like, of course, everybody who wants to get paid for their art has to, like, do the same uphill battle. Why am I bitching about it? Why am I complaining? Oh, I just want to get paid to make art. I don't want to have to get a normal job. I want to get paid to make art. Yeah, fucking everyone does. You're not fucking special. When I was a kid, the thing I wanted to be most was an actor, which is really stupid, because I always knew I could never be an actor, because, to be honest, I'm just too ugly. I was offered, in elementary school, 3rd or 4th grade, I can't remember, we were doing our drama class was doing a Cinderella play, and I got offered the part of Cinderella, and I fucking told my teacher, I said, I can't be Cinderella, I'm too ugly, can I be one of the stepsisters? So the Cinderella part got given to this other girl, and then I was Drusilla. Loved that. That was some of the most fun I've ever had. I've never been able to do theater since, even though I tried, but at our middle school, theater was very much a popularity contest. The kids got to peer decide who was you had to audition to be a part of the drama club, and then it was other students who decided whether you would get a role or not like a staff member. So, like, it was a popularity contest. I was not well liked enough to get anything. I mean, maybe I was also just bad. I don't know. But, yeah, when I was young, I was like, I wish I wasn't ugly so I could be an actor. But nobody wants to look at this while looking at a screen. It's like, and then I had a friend in college who was doing community theater, and I wanted to join, but I couldn't for reasons, and in high school, I tried to start a drama club, and everyone was like, that sounds dumb, and nobody wants to do that. So, and then after I graduated, a drama club started, and I was really pissed off. I was like, come on, man. That's all I wanted the entire, 3 years I was there, because I was homeschooled for 9th grade, but 10th through 12th, I'm like, I just wanted a drama club, and everyone else said it was a stupid idea, and then I graduate, and a drama club gets started, and I'm so annoyed. One of the things I'm most upset about is when I went to college, there was an improv group, and my mentality going to college was not good. I mean, aside from the terrible thing that happened, it wasn't a good mindset that I went into college with, because I was like, okay, so this first year I'm just going to focus on school, and then I'll do any extracurricular stuff in the future years, but I need to make sure I'm doing my schoolwork first. And there was an improv club, and I was like, that looks like fun. I'll do it next year. And then I dropped out. And I dropped the fuck out. Never got to do improv. And it's like, that's the great thing about YouTube, is like, if you have a fucking camera, you can do it. If you have anything to point at yourself and press a record button, you can do whatever the fuck you want. It's great. Like, YouTube is the best creative platform on the internet, in my opinion. But if I have to get a job, how am I going to have energy for this? I have so little energy as is. Even with just the videos I recorded last week, I was so exhausted. Barely able to keep up with the other shit I had to do. Excuse me. If I have to get a job on top of it, how am I gonna... God, why am I so burpy? If I get a job, how am I gonna keep doing this? And it's so tempting to try to turn this into trying to be good at it so I can make money off of it. But that's extremely unrealistic, extremely idiotic. And I don't want to have to clean up what I'm doing. I don't want to have to make everything shiny and plastic and perfect to get a higher number on the video. Like, I don't want to have to... I don't want to have to, like... I want to make art. I don't want to make content. I want to make art. I want to do what's fun. I want this to be fun. I want this to stay fun. And it won't be fun if I'm trying to appease our capitalistic overlords. Which means this is unlikely to ever be a job. Which means I have to get a job because there's not enough fucking supports for people in my situation. Because our country doesn't like us and doesn't want disabled people to live and doesn't want queer people to live. And it's stupid and I hate it. And I'm a child. And I'm bitching and moaning about shit that doesn't fucking matter. I'm just like, I don't want to get a job. I just want to make art. I just want to do what I want. You're not the boss of me. Just grow up. Grow up. Just get a job like everyone else. Move the fuck on. Why am I fucking crying over something that it's a reality everyone has to face? You don't get to be a kid forever. You don't get to just do what you want. Because you're in the real world. And this video is too long. But I don't want to... If I want to bitch and moan, I'd rather it just be in one thing so I can move on to other topics. So I'm trying to get it all out now. I'm trying to get it all out on the video everyone has already left. on the video that already is going to have negative views somehow. And I hate that I'm even thinking about that. Like, this can't be a job. It can't be. Nobody wants this. Nobody wants this. And I'm not good at making... I'm not good at being palatable. I have to be palatable enough in my real life. I don't want to have to be that on the internet. I've spent my life trimming my words and cutting my tongue to fit what everybody else needs from me. And I would like to have a space where I can just fucking say what I want. Do what I want. Which makes me a fucking child. Because you can't just do what you want. You can't just say what you want. It's not how the world works. Everyone has to grow up. But I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I just want to make art. When I realized I could never be an actor, read like, you know, 2nd or 3rd grade, I focused on writing because I like writing. And I always wanted to be a writer when I grew up. And it's like, well, you can't rely on that. You gotta get a real job and do that. Because that's the wisdom, right? You know, get an actual job, and then do your fun art shit on the side, and fucking pray that you get that, you know, it can become something you can sustain. That's the common wisdom. And then I ended up disabled. And then it's like... And what... The thing that upsets me is like, why didn't I start this shit sooner? Why didn't I do this sooner? I spent so many years... spent so many years doing fucking nothing with my life. And then now that I'm like, oh, I'm trans, I need to transition, and I can't transition here, so I have to move out to transition. You know, if I had spent all that time making the shit I wanted, instead of wasting my life away, you know, maybe I'd be in a different spot. Maybe if I'd finished college, I'd be in a different spot. Maybe if I'd finished college and gotten a fucking job and done my art on the side like I was going to, maybe we wouldn't be here. It's like this is what every artist has to deal with. Everyone who wants to do art has to deal with this. This is not anything new. This is not fucking... Why am I so fucking upset about it? Why am I throwing a goddamn tantrum over something that everybody struggles with? Everybody has to come to this reality. Why am I having such a hard time with it? And I hate that. I hate that I hate that I can't just accept it. I hate that I'm upset about it. I hate that I'm being a child about something that everybody else gets. Everybody else gets it. And I'm just all sad. I can't do YouTube. I can't become a YouTuber. Nobody likes my videos. I'm just trying to get it all out at this point, because I do not want there to be several videos of this. So I'm just trying to... This is it. This is the bitching and whining video. This is the video where I complain. And I say that, and it's like, next week it's probably going to be another video where I complain. Because I guess I love complaining. I guess more than anything, I'm just a complainer. I guess all I do is whine about things that I have control over, but am too immature to do anything about. So much of our lives is... I have a control problem. I've always had a control problem. Makes me a bad friend, a bad partner, a bad son, bad brother. I have a terrible, terrible control problem. I want to be able to control everything. I want to be able to make things go the way I want them to. And the thing is there's so little you have control over in life. There's so little. I don't remember if I said this already or if this was in one of the videos I aborted. But you just have so little control. And that's the other fucking part, is things take time. I am so patient about a lot of things. I have a lot of patience with other human beings. Like, it is very hard for a person to make me angry. It can be done, but it's... takes a lot for a person to make me angry. And there are certain things that I have a lot of patience for. I am not patient when it comes to things that grow. Growth is slow. I don't like that. I don't like how long it takes for me to grow. I don't like how long it took for me to grow as a kid. Never been good at waiting for growth. And the thing is that anything that you do, whether this becomes a job or not, this is still a process where I'm discovering what I want from this and what I'm wanting to put into it, you know, and figuring out how to move out, figuring out how to get a job. Like, that's... I'm so sorry. Man, I am so burpy today. You would think I was drinking pop, but no, it's just fucking this shit. I just wish I could grow up. Get over yourself. Get over it. Everyone has to do this. You're not fucking special. You're not fucking... Not fucking unique. Everybody's got to do this. Everybody has to get a job. Everybody has to work hard at something for it to go anywhere. You don't just get to put in 2 hours of work and suddenly you're fine. I don't know. That didn't make sense, but I just wish I could grow up already. I don't know. Am I done? Did I get it all out? Are we good? Worst video I've ever made? I had so many other ideas for what I wanted to record today. And then I got fucking... I don't know. I don't want to stop the video, because when I stop it, that's it for recording for this week, because today's Friday and tomorrow's the weekend. I can't film on weekends. I don't want to go. But I'm also not saying anything of substance anymore. But I just want to keep making videos. I just like making videos. I don't know. Is that allowed to be enough? Is that allowed to be enough? I don't know. Am I allowed to just do something because it's fun? Am I allowed to just do something so I can see myself? Am I allowed to just fucking be David for a bit? Not have to be everything else that I have to be outside of here? Fill all the roles that I don't know how to fill? Be every version of myself except the one I want to be. Such a fucking child. Why can't I grow up? My reasons are all wrong. I just want to keep making videos. That's all I want. And I want and I think there are people who want me to make videos. And I want them to see what I make. I don't know. I'm doing this for all the wrong reasons. And when those reasons go away, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm scared because I don't know the future. As hard as I try, I don't know the future. Fuck the future. I hate the future. I hope the world ends tomorrow so I don't have to fucking deal with this bullshit. Don't watch this. Don't watch this video. It's not... If any video should not go up, it's this one. God. I don't know. If you did watch it, thank you. That was nice of you. Very kind. Hopefully, next week I can get back to actually making stuff where I'm talking about other stuff. I don't know. This is a terrible video. This is the worst. This is the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Why did I do this? There's just no good place for you. I feel like this is the equivalent of when, like, you're on the phone with your fucking, like, partner and you're just like, I don't want to hang up. You hang up first. You hang up first. So stupid. God, I'm an idiot. I hate myself. Did you know that? I hate myself. I'm the worst. I don't want to stop filming, because if I stop filming, then I'm done. If I stop filming, I can't do this for another 2 days. This isn't a video. This is literally just... I don't know what this is. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. If you don't like it, leave. You're fine. It's fine. Go away. If you don't want to be here, you don't have to. Whatever. It's stupid. It's all stupid. Everything's stupid. Whatever. It's stupid. It's stupid. I don't know how to end this shit. Fucking bye.